Let's Get Stupid, episode 217. We are we are brought to you, as usual, by GeneralLeathercraft.com. Matt Hayden at Pioneer Fit on Instagram. Go there for all your leather belt needs, leather accessories, hats, bats, straps. He's coming out with some Jordan themed belts, some shoe themed. I'm not a big shoe guy, so I don't really know how that works. But he's having the belt look like the Jordan shoes that like Dan Bell likes. I don't know. They're pretty. It's a really cool belt. I'm not a shoe guy, so I don't quite get it. Some shoe that I think one of Dan's favorite shoes or pair of shoes he got married with his wedding. He made a belt just like it. So if you can dream it, Matt can build it. Also brought to you by SubZeroPlunge.com. Code STUPID gets you $500 hairs off at checkout. If you support that company, you directly support my brother. He is sole owner of the business right out of Austin, Texas. So if you're going to into the market for a cold plunge, you want to try it, you want to get the numerous benefits from cold plunging, look no other than Tim Callis at subzeroplunge.com. You can buy cheaper ones, absolutely. Cheaper is never better. It's like with anything, right? You can buy any kind of headphone to record a podcast with. You could buy $400 headphones. You could buy $40 headphones. It's all about quality and how long it'll last. So if you want a more quality product, Tim's price point is right in the middle at Sub-Zero. So it's a great product, but he doesn't overcharge. And you get a great unit shipped to your house. I can get you a quote. If you DM me and send me your zip code, I can get you a full discounted Sub-Zero unit, acrylic or the inflatable, shipped to your house for one fee. I'm waiting on Finn. If you could believe that or not, I'm sure that's really hard to believe that Finn's not ready, and I am. He said 8:15. I hate doing them. I feel like the later they get, they're harder to do, but just in general, because I just get tired. So we're doing them around 7, but it is also bench night. Finn could not talk last night, so he had to do bench night tonight. So we have to do it after bench night in America. Which is pushing it a little bit later, which not a fan of personally, but we got to get these in. We got to get them done because we're already a day late and $1 short. And I talked to Finn about 5 minutes ago, and he said he was logging on, which he clearly has not done. Again, if you can believe that or not, because he's not in the stage. This nice platform we have, I can see when people that we invite are like in a waiting room almost, and I can click on them and bring them up into the video and get the audio feed and everything. So real nice system if Finn ever decides to join us. I'm sure this episode is going to be a Arnold recap weekend, maybe a little bit of meat prep talk from me and Cameron. Cam, unfortunately, we're going to try to get him on. He just had a last heavy bench, I think 5:15. See if he sent me the video, which should be his last heavy bench of the prep. So we're dwindling down to last heavies. Yep, looks like he's doing 5:15 right now. The worst part about stories is you can't fast forward on Instagram. That's probably like my biggest gripe with them. And then Cam, you just post the whole video instead of the 4-second bench. So I have to just sit here, watch him. Looks like he's jerking off. Huff his ammonia. Like, come on, Cam, I just want to see you bench. Shorten these videos up, bud. He's laying down. Come on. 5:15. This is probably the strongest. No, not probably. This is strongest Cam's probably ever been. This is post pec tear, tendon tear as well. Yeah, looks like he's pretty locked in. Belly's huge. Kind of a quick press call from Finn, but I expect nonetheless. Cam sideways as ever on the way up. He's a very crooked bencher, very strong, very crooked. Huge belly. Yeah, so we just went to Surge on Monday. Yeah, Monday this week, and did our last heavy deadlift. I guess when I was talking to Serge, he said a lot of meet directors are all switching to Kabuki bars. So, and it is a little bit of a little bit of a learning curve. If you guys have been in the sport a while, probably 12 years ago, the Oki bar was still in gyms. I'm not sure how many meets had the Oki bar, but it's very similar to an Oki bar. Thinner type deadlift bar, which is pretty standard, but a lot more whip. So you kind of gotta brace yourself, and you almost feel like a quick jerky puller. It's going to pull you out of position pretty fast. So you're going to have to kind of time the whip a little bit better. Like I said, I was able to get on it once, felt okay. I'm dealing with a lot of lower back issues still from the tear I had about 3-4 weeks ago. So it's kind of hard to judge anything right now. But that was probably around my opener ish. So I'm pretty happy I got that. And we'll just, as long as squats go good tomorrow, I'm just going to cross my fingers, pray, and hope that the meat goes good. Just been a rough prep. Unfortunately, with the tears I've had, it just I was hoping the extra body weight that I've found this prep would suffice in keeping me healthy. But looks like a couple weak points shown through. Anytime you're trying to push that needle, sometimes things snap, and I'm really good at snapping them lately. But coming back pretty fast. This is my first. I pulled 635 for a couple singles the other day on the Kabuki bar at Surge's gym. That was my first deadlift over 600 in probably a year, give or take. So it's been, like I said, not been a good prep. I haven't been able to deadlift because of lower back issues. So I just haven't been doing much deadlifting. Bench is feeling pretty strong. I was able to hit 385 for I did 2 pause singles of that as well. This past, was that Sunday? And then really hoping for a good squat tomorrow. What did I work up to 6 plates a week ago? Felt okay. Going to push it to at least 7 plates this week, and hopefully get into that 725 range, which would be an opener. And here is Finn. Oh, here we
go. Are we live?
What's up with this background? Did you put that on there?
Yeah, you can take the background off. I put the background on. Oh,
shit.
You got to go to, background.
Oh, the overlay? Oh, that background.
No, the background. Yeah, there's overlays just go over top of us.
Boom. Oh,
all right,
nice headband. Nice junk headband.
Well,
looks like junk. Got that right.
Hey, I'm teaming up with junk, pal.
What does that say on your head?
Get out of here. It's something to do with the Arnold. I don't know. Their booth was next to us at the Arnold.
Are you serious?
My hair is really long, so I wanted to cover it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why.
How long is your hair?
It's very long.
Longer than this?
Probably about. I'm making a mullet like yours right now. There's a bald spot on there.
No, that's the headphones. There's a skin-colored headphone piece.
Skin color.
Don't worry about that.
Whoa! Look at this, Tommy.
I'm happy for you, Finn.
I'm so happy. All right, what did I miss?
Oh, we're just wrapping up right now, brother.
Show is over, pal.
Talking about, I just wanted a little bit of meat prep info on myself, and then talking about Cam's bench. Very sideways, very big belly. Why does he get so crooked?
Cam?
Yeah.
You mean when he's coming up with the bench?
Yeah, he's like his warm-ups, he's like super straight, and then he goes to bench top, and he's like, brr.
Yeah. Anytime he gets above like 90-95%, he always gets like that. I don't know if it's because of pec injury or what, but and his feet always slip, and I tell him you need to push your knees out and back so your feet don't slip forward every time. Every time you're just pushing back, his feet always go out. I've been telling that for years. Push the knees out and back at the same time, you're not going to have that problem. He's like, when the meet happens, if I'm on carpet, it doesn't slip as much. Bullshit, I've watched it do it in a meet too. So it's just the way he likes the bench.
I guess. We didn't put that stickums on him or something.
Yeah, that's another thing you could do.
You know?
No, Cam had a great bench. 515 tonight. And he's hurting all the way up there, so... And he's got 17 days to heal.
What's hurting? His back?
Yeah. Something to do with his back.
That's embarrassing.
This pool or something, I guess, the other night with you guys.
Yeah, he wasn't looking too good. I mean, he was strong, but he was like he like 400 pounds. I'm like, call it. Looks real bad, but he still pulled.
And pulled his hand off.
Oh yeah. That didn't help.
No, but that was at his top set.
Right.
Whew.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so bench night just got over with.
Does he
Went-
now own the barn?
He's got the biggest bench in the barn.
He said he
No.
owns it now. He said that's his barn. He said keep the heat on, Tommy, and he walked out.
He does. He always puts more fucking logs in the fire. I'm fucking sweating in here. I should take my pants off. But
Yeah.
no, he does. He benched. Well, he asked me tonight. He goes, "What do I do? 505 or 515?" I said, "Well, you bench fucking 500 with the fat bar before you even the meat prep. Why would we bench 505?" I said, "If you don't hit fucking 515 in here tonight, don't even talk to me. You have to hit 515. There is no doubt 5 pounds more than you didn't hit in meat prep is not enough." Then I went back to me saying, a few years back, I was hitting over 550 pounds. And then that's what kind of got 515, 515. I said, all right, 515, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
He had it in him. It was just, he just had to get mentally prepared. That was it,
Right.
And he was. He'll be there 17 days out, hitting 515, second attempt 501, and then call it from there, either 513 or 523 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, lock that 500 in and then do whatever.
Yep.
That's what he tried last time. He did 500, then like 513, failed horribly. It's very embarrassing.
Yeah, well, it's there this time. That is embarrassing. It's the worst part about, when you're lifting, you get on that stage and then the platform and then you fucking miss a lift and you have to get up and like look at everybody and feel like absolute shit.
Dang it.
There's nothing worse. It just sucks. Nothing better when you hit the lift. When you miss a lift, you're like, oh God, I'm a loser.
Yeah, those are the good times.
Yeah. Holy fuck. I literally just got done benching, working out at about 8:08. Ran up to the house, said goodnight to the kids, grabbed my shit, and started plugging stuff in. So,
Yeah, it's
we
good.
usually never do after bench night, man. I don't know. Couldn't do it yesterday.
You didn't have a voice yesterday after the Arnold, so we had to move it.
It was bad. Yeah, the Arnold's wild. I was in the animal cage again. You see that?
I didn't even know you were at the Arnold this weekend. I know you made it. I figured the China bombs and the tires blew out.
Well, I was a little nervous about that too. I pulled that trailer all the way there, parked it in some guy's house. I'll say looked like maybe they were dealing drugs. I'm not sure. I cannot confirm or deny.
Okay.
I just everywhere else was packed. A couple blocks away from where I'm standing. I said, "Hey, where can I park it around here? Pull it in here." I said, "Okay. How much for like the weekend? Like, how about like $70 and I'll pick it up Sunday?" All right, $70. It was like $35 to park a car, at the hotel.
Right.
So with the trailer and the truck, but I was a little nervous. I didn't know if I got back if my truck was still going to be there or not, but it was. Everything worked out good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and the trailer made it there and back. The old man hard trailer.
That's kind of surprising.
I know it. That motherfucker's made it there and back a couple times now.
How many spares you got in that thing?
Just one right in the front there.
You're a ballsy man, Finn.
I know it. I know. When I took off, I'm like, oh God, just get me there. That's all I need is I can get there, make some money. I can afford another tire.
Yeah.
But no, inside the animal cages was cool. I went in there and
so what day did you go in there?
Saturday, Julius benched.
It's like main day, right?
Yeah, it was a big day. TD benched and then Julius benched. He benched like 750.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, the Arnold is back for sure. Not as good as it was in 19, but it was up there.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of knew that going there.
Yeah. Met a lot of motherfuckers, man. I met a ton of people, which is like one of the main reasons of going is just to keep the name out there, keep meeting people.
Yep.
And, obviously sell shit too, but I met Mitchell Hooper.
Oh, the world's strongest man.
Yeah, he came into my booth Friday. Yeah, I don't remember him coming to the booth. I was blacked out drunk. Not proud of it.
That's nothing to be proud of, Tommy.
I
That's good.
spoke
Good to
to him
hear.
for a good half hour. Don't remember one thing I said to him. I mean, do you know how many motherfuckers would want Mitchell Hooper coming to their booth? Pretty much everybody there, right?
Yeah. Well, you got him.
And I got him there. I just
I mean, you talked to him.
I did talk to him too. I
Yeah.
just don't remember what the hell I said.
I'm sure it was really good.
It could not be good. It had to be the worst. Somebody be like, Cam said I should make a wrestling promo about it, you know. Yeah, Mitchell Hooper. I didn't remember something he said today. It was really funny, but something about Mitchell Hooper, you know, I'm usually like at a 7, you know, and then sometimes on the weekend I'm at like a 10. And you know, when I'm at the Arnold, I'm like a 22. I don't remember talking to you, buddy.
Nice meeting you.
Well, nice to meet you, man. Good job at the Arnold this year. So met him, met obviously Julius and all the other guys that were benching that day. And
Right.
another guy that I was very surprised to meet, and he was a good guy, was a guy named Greg Doucette. And you know him?
No.
No, no, Greg
Nope.
Doucette. He's really popular on YouTube and stuff, and Instagram and everywhere else. He's got a really big following. He does a lot of I don't know if he calls them out or just almost like a TMZ style videos, you know, talking about people in the powerlifting or bodybuilding or kind of fitness world.
IFBB Pro Greg Doucette.
Mm-hmm.
Man, never met him.
Yeah, he came by the booth Saturday for a little bit. He was a good dude.
He sounds like a good dude.
Well, he's Canadian.
Oh no, that's not
Yeah.
good.
A lot of Canadians there. I met this another woman. I don't know her name, but she was on the main stage with the woman strongman. You might have seen the video on the internet. She showed me that night. Her boyfriend, her husband, was wearing a Huck Finn barbell shirt. So I stopped him. I started hollering at him, you know. And she showed me a video. She's on the main stage pulling like 600 and some pounds, and she started bleeding everywhere, like out of her face.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And then she had a flannel, ripped it off. Dude, that girl's hardcore, man. When I saw her on the street, I was like, holy fuck, I'm fucking scared to be around this woman. Man, that was awesome, man. That was fucking was firing me up, and I was, 35 beers deep.
Yeah.
But
was her husband bigger than her?
Her husband was like 6'5". He was a big dude too.
That's a big boy. Yeah.
He had a Cardios for Pussy shirt on, walking around. Trying to think, that crazy granny lady.
Yeah, I saw that. That's probably the only person I'd be jealous of that you met.
Yeah, she came up and what's that guy's Ross, like her grandson. He came by and said, "Hey, Granny really wants to drink a beer with you." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, let's get some beers over here." So we just did a video, and I fucking chugged beer, and I was nervous around her because she was like real frail and 90-some years old.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, you like 90. In person, it's like even like I was like barely touching. Like, "Hey, nice to meet you, Granny." It's on her shoulder. But that was really cool that she came over. CT Fletcher again. He was at the Strength Co booth. I had one of the Massonomics guys run my booth for like 10 minutes. So I brought everybody over there to meet CT. Nicest guy ever. Always is.
Yeah, Massonomics robbed you.
Yeah, probably. They probably took all my shit.
Grab all the fanny packs and the lift t-shirts.
Yeah. Yeah, we had the one lift t-shirt. Who else was on Saturday? It seems like a lot of people came through Saturday. I'm trying to think, but nothing happens. I guess I got a review on my phone here.
Yeah, I mean,
I got a lot of. Go ahead.
I saw your pictures with CT. I saw Granny. I saw the chick with the giant boobs.
Oh yeah, the boobs were there again. I mean, Saturday she was there for like most of the day around the booth area. She brings a lot of people on a picture. Oh, I met C-Bum.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
C-Bum was he got a little nervous. You know, I said, "Hey, C-Bum, come on over here. Hey, I'm Huck Finn. Nice to meet you." You know, and then I said, "We do a video." All right. So I start going nuts, and he's like, "Oh, man, this guy's got a lot of energy," and that was about all he said. Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you too, buddy.
Bye forever.
Yeah, goodbye forever, pal.
This guy's got a lot of energy.
another really cool thing that's the last couple of years, the firemen and police love me. You know, they're big fans,
Yeah.
and they presented me with a gift this year. The fire chief did. They came down and gave me a beer helmet with all their stickers on it. So that's where
That's
you
where you
saw
got
me
that
in
from.
videos. It was from those fire guys, and the
You
police
getting
also came over.
patches?
Yeah, I got a bunch of patches as well.
Well, that's good.
The police gave me the patches. You know, they were there. So I'm gonna backtrack on Thursday night when I met Seabum. We set our booth up. Okay, and then we had beer cans on the table because we're setting up, you know, just a couple beer cans. And the event security came over and was like, "Hey, yeah, there's no beer in here. You can't have beer here. I have beer here every year. This is what I do." I said, "Well, I'll cover it up. I will buy beer from you guys, but I'm setting my booth up and I will put it over a koozie on it or something like that, right?"
Right.
So then they kind of left us alone then. And the next morning, the first thing I did was talk to the police. I said, "Hey guys, you know I drink beer all the time over here, and just want to make sure it's not gonna be a problem." They're like, "No, you can do whatever the fuck you want. We know you from last year. We love you, man." I said, "All right." The event security just said something to me. They're like, "You know, we run the show, not the event security, so you're okay. You do whatever you need to do, bud. We got you." So I said, "Thank you guys," and that was pretty much it. Everything was good from there, you know.
That's good.
Yeah. I got my arm caught in a door. That was kind of embarrassing. Didn't even know about it. What's that?
The bathroom stall?
No. I you know that Joey the Zada SZ something he's on. I'm sure you've seen him before. He's been to lead FTS a ton of times. It's hard to say his name. It's like SZ. He works with Grip Genie now. He's good friends with Juji too.
Yeah, maybe if I saw him.
Anyway, I met him drunk on Friday.
Good.
And then Saturday, yeah, right. So then Saturday, he came over and talked to me and introduced himself again and everything, you know, and, you know, it's nice to meet you and all that. So long story short, I ended up at the pizza joint, right? You know, the pizza joint.
Mm-hmm.
I get a large pizza. I head back to my room. My brother-in-law, Mrs. Barbell, and Foreman go to the bar, and I go, you know, just to pass out like I do every time when I'm at the Arnold. So I walk in, I'm by myself, and I'm walking by a restaurant, and I happen to see Joey sitting in there, right? So I go through the door in between the outside and the inside. So I'm stuck in the middle. I got a pie hanging with my hand, you know, and I'm pointing at Joey. I'm like, "Joey, I got his pizza, man. I got his pizza." He's like looking back, me? I said, "Yeah, pizza, come here." So he gets up, you know, he's with his girlfriend or wife and like a couple friends. He's like, "Hey, what's going on, man?" Because I don't know this guy that well. I met him like one day.
Right.
And I'm just joking around. I'm like, "Hey, man, I figured me and you could eat some pizza, so I bought his pizza." He's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I saw you, so I figured me and you could eat some pizza together." All my friends left. And he's like, "Okay." And he takes like a slice of pizza, and I'm like, "All right, Joey, well, I'll see you later. I got to go home now." And he just like looks at me kind of weird and then goes back in. And the funny thing is he comes to my booth the next day and says, "Yeah, about that pizza. I went back to my booth and then my waitress wanted to know how in the hell did I get a slice of pizza in here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I was just fucking with you, man." It's like, "Oh, I know." But I proceeded to walk to the hotel, that Hampton Inn, you know, where we stay at a lot.
Yeah.
And I get in there and the doors, another, like you go through the front door and then you're in the middle again. Well, I have the pizza in the air and I stick my arm through because it was locked. Well, when I got my arm through halfway, it got shut, locked, and came off the hinges. So my arm was completely stuck. But I have the pizza in one hand. And the lady's trying to hit the buttons and nothing could happen. And people are in the lobby and people are trying to pull the door open. They can't. More people came down and they finally got it back, right? So I go up to my room and I pass out with the pizza, like always. Totally forget I got my arm stuck till the next morning when this nice couple comes over and she's like, "You know, I'm so sorry that you got your arm stuck yesterday. We were there trying to help you get your arm out." And Mrs. Barbell's there and everybody's listening to this. And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I did get my arm stuck in there, didn't I?" And I totally forgot about it. And I'm like, "Oh, fuck." And then I got made fun of a lot more, you know. from there on because I got my arm stuck in the Hampton Inn's door holding a pizza.
That'll be the Tom Finn in soon.
Yeah, right. But fuck.
Unreal, dude. Shitty hinges.
Yeah, I blame the hinges, man. I'm like, come on. How did this come off the hinges, off the rails? And then let's see, Saturday was Sunday. Sunday's it's kind of a slower day, like always. We did pretty well in sales, and it was a wrap. We got booth, broke down, and I reparked it and spent the night. That one night buffer is so great. Well, first off, I'm drinking, so I can't drive home anyway. But just that night of just relaxing and then waking up when you want to wake up and drive home at your own pace is so much better than breaking it down immediately, then getting on the road for fucking 7 hours.
Did
getting home at 2 in the morning?
How was like the planning of like the shirts? Like, did you bring 100 boxes and come back with 20? Like, was there a bunch of inventory left? Did you guys make too much stuff?
Well, we always make too much stuff. Like Mrs. Barlow makes.
You have your sale afterwards, right? But
and then she don't have to make anything for a while.
Yeah.
No, we sold like some more shirts than we did last year. And she knows like almost like the size, like knows what she's been doing it for a couple of years, so she almost knows what sizes to bring, which is and how many of each shirt and what sells good and what doesn't sell so good, and she's really good at that. So we probably come home with, I don't know, some inventory obviously, but it wasn't that much. Obviously as much as you brought in,
right?
And then maybe a fourth of the boxes or whatever we brought, and then I always get weights from the guys over at Strength Co because they don't want to ship it back. It costs them a lot of money. So I got a bunch of weights from them, some more mats from them, deadlift jack, 200-pound, 2 more 100-pound plates, a couple other 45s.
Do they sell the plates there?
No, I think you sign up and they give you free shipping or something. It's like their deal there.
Oh.
This is what it was last year. I'm not sure this year, but last year it was if you order them, you get free shipping.
Yeah, if I ever needed plates, I'd go there. I have like fucking 50 45-pound plates now.
Oh, those
so
plates
many,
are
though.
fucking,
they're nice,
I know
but
they're awesome. They're great. I mean, and they don't wear out. Like I've had them for 2 years now, and they look brand new still.
Yeah,
good dudes too. And Mrs. Barbell takes care of them every morning with Bloody Marys and everything.
What?
And,
okay.
No, it doesn't take care of them.
Holy cow! No wonder you're getting free plates, huh?
I know.
I gotta go to the Arnold and sell plates.
Yeah, right. So it was all good, and survived it again and made it home in one piece. I loaded the trailer by myself that night when I got back. Kind of a long night. It always sucks, unloading. It's always fun loading.
Yeah, unloading not so much. You just open it and gun it.
Let it go, let it rip.
All right, unpack. Here you go, Miss Barbell.
I know, and I was, even if I didn't drink, I would be fucking tired as fuck to begin with.
Right.
Because you're meeting fucking 1,000 people or something. I mean, every day you're meeting hundreds and hundreds of people, and you're on your feet every day, and you're fucking, yelling and talking to everybody. Yeah. Right. So you're already tired, let alone drinking a shit ton on top of that for me. So it's an exhausting weekend, man, but it's so much fun. And you don't meet those people ever except for there.
Right.
Like the people that follow me in one spot at one time, and it's so cool just to see how many people still, it's so like, you think it's going to stop. Like, how could people come? I see one day, maybe, then the next day and the next day, and they just keep coming. Cause you were there in 19.
Yeah.
Like I guess we had a good line there that year too. And then but the other 2 years, it was just one day, meet me at noon or whatever.
Yeah.
And I could see that kind of because it's one day and you only meet me that day. But to have that many days in a row of people coming up, taking pictures, doing autographs, doing videos, doing everything, it's just crazy. It came out of, out of this Instagram thing. So yeah, fucking awesome. Love it.
Good. That's good.
And it's cool just to see other people wear your shit that like you sold a long time ago. Hey, I got this shirt from here, or did this, or I met you this time, or hey, last year you picked me over your head. Can you do it again? I'm like, I guess. And
can you bench my boobs? Oh yeah, I guess.
Oh God, yeah. You see that the breast press?
Yeah, did Karen see that one?
Mrs. Barbell was a side judge. She said I was not fully locked out on the right side. Give me a red light.
No, you're not fully erect.
Yeah, that's true too. I mean, they're not like real boobs. You know what I mean? They're like, I don't even know. They're like cement basketballs. You know,
I
it's not
don't
like
even know.
you're not even like the guy from Massonomics. I can't remember if it was Tanner. I think it was Tanner or Tommy. One of them said, "Yeah, Mrs. Barbell can't be mad at that. Like, I touched them with my elbow, and they were like boobs. It's not like you're actually doing. It's not like real boobs.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's not real boobs, but it's like not even fake boobs. It's like different than that.
It's an
You get me?
oddity.
Yeah, it is, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's
It's
their
something.
back like killer.
God, I don't even know how she walks or how
Topple
like
over.
how does she do anything? Like
You can't wash
anything you
dishes.
anything you like to do?
That's like the worst thing I probably could have said. She's a
Yeah,
woman. She can't wash
yeah,
dishes.
she can't
Like you
wash
can't tie your
dishes.
shoes.
Yeah, yeah. That's
How do you put your
I'm
pants?
saying.
Like
I'm,
I
I'm
don't
saying
know.
like maybe you liked hiking before, or maybe you liked working out, or maybe you liked arts and crafts or something. All that you can't really do anymore, right? Because
No,
your tits are in the way.
you can't really like even hold a kid. Like think about when you hold a kid. Like what are
Yeah,
you gonna? What are you gonna? Where are you gonna put the thing? You
I
know,
don't know. Yeah,
it's seems like a little bit of a hassle.
yeah. Oh, let me see. I met Matt Winning for the first time.
Hmm.
I've never met Matt before, and he was there Saturday till like 2. So I talked to
I've
him for a
I
long time.
competed with him.
Yeah, at the UPA that time.
Hmm.
I remember he was up there then. Yeah, it's the first time I ever met him. Seemed like a great guy. I don't know much about him. I mean, except for stuff I see on the internet.
Yeah, I don't.
You know, I know he lifted at he started at Louis place there, and then West Side, and then Elite FTS or something.
Yeah, something like that. I'm not sure.
But I got
Uh,
invited to a couple places, like his place, another place out in Pennsylvania. I'm probably gonna, on Sundays, maybe start making a trip out to places and doing some content, meeting some people.
yeah,
So that'll help grow my YouTube channel, you know. But yeah, it was great time. Tiring, still tired. Like
I'm
today, I
tired
took
thinking about it, dude.
it, dude.
I fell asleep one night this weekend just thinking about how tired you were.
I'm serious, dude. It
Ben's got me
is
tired.
tired
Making me
as
tired.
fuck. I mean, out here tonight, I didn't want to do much or push myself. I did like 5 sets of 5 at 3:15. I was like,
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't want to tear anything. I mean, I was severely dehydrated for like a week. So, take like a week to rehydrate, get the body back, and take it from there. But it felt good just to work out again on Monday. I still lifted Monday night for about 25 minutes, and then Tuesday. That was tough. That Monday was very tough to come out here and try to fucking get a shoulder workout in. But just to get the blood flowing, you always feel better, no
Right.
matter what I did.
100%. Yep.
100 beers, let's go. Get back on the horse, get the blood flowing. You
Yep.
know,
Back in the
I didn't.
routine.
Yeah, I didn't get this way by drinking beer every fucking day. Let's go. It's back to fucking training.
Yep.
Yeah, that's funny. I don't know. Like, I know some guys said like, "There's no way you could drink like this every day." Like, of course I can't drink like this every day. It's like once a year I do this.
Right.
If I drank like this every day, first off, I would be dead. I'd have liver failure immediately. But and then you can't train that way either, You can't be strong drinking that much beer. A little bit goes a long way. Have fun here or there. Sometimes I take it to excess, but it's Huck Finn barbell.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that. There's that aspect.
Oh, and then what did you think when you saw me getting wheeled out of there in a stretcher?
Setup.
You thought for sure it was a setup.
Amber was very concerned. She's like, did you see Finn on the what are those guys even doing there? I'm like, well, they're, it's like whatever. They have to have those aid stations or, whatever. Like those people are just there. Like it's a huge convention
Yeah.
center. They probably legally have to have them.
Yeah.
But, well, he got wheeled out. Or what if he's okay? I'm like, he's fine. Yeah, he'll be okay. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, my Karen messaged all of her family members. Tom is about to post something. He's okay. It's just for a video. Don't be alarmed.
Yeah, I know your tricks.
Yeah. Well, they came over. I saw them have this is towards the end, right towards the end as well, maybe 3:00 on Sunday. And they're standing off towards the wall. And I was like, hey, guys, do you mind if I get in that? And they're like, fuck, Finn, you can do whatever you want. And I said, all right, I'm going to take a video. Do you mind pushing me out? We will not get any faces in, nothing. All right, that's cool. So I just hopped in there and I didn't have a plan at all, just right off the top of my head. And by far the funniest part is when I go, all right, boys, wheel me out of here. And then they start wheeling me out. I knew it was a great video because I couldn't stop laughing at it. When I can't stop laughing at my own video, I know it's going to be a good video, you know?
Yeah, I'm glad you made yourself laugh. That's important.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I'm still laughing about it. That and Chuck Finn. Did you see Chuck Finn was at the booth?
Dude, when I saw that, no, I saw the video of him next to the post
Yes.
outside, and I was like, that fucking guy
He
again?
was, yes. So he showed up on Saturday, and it was Saturday like mid morning because the strength co guys were there getting Bloody Marys. Chuck showed up. I said, "Hey Chuck, you want a beer?" He goes, "Nah, I haven't drank in a year and a half, but thank you. I don't need a beer." I said, "All right, that's fine." So those guys heard that in the morning, right? Well, then about an hour later, Chuck goes, "Hey, mind if I get a beer?" I'm like, "No problem, man." So then Chuck starts drinking and drinking. It's getting kind of annoying. Mrs. Barbell's getting a little upset with him. He was offering hand jobs at some of the clients, I think, like jokingly. I think, I don't know. And anyway, Chuck got, drunk and he had that stupid sweater on, right? So I don't know what happened to him. We left, went back to the hotel, blah, blah, blah. Well, at that night, at like 10 at night, the strength go guys are walking down the road and see a guy like staggering. And it turns out to be Chuck Finn. They're like, oh my God, there's Chuck Finn. So then they thank God they pulled their camera out and said, hey, do you have any words for Huck Finn? He goes, yeah, Huck Finn Barbell's a piece of shit. And then staggers into the thing. I could not stop laughing. And they're like, only Huck Finn. Huck Finn, you got him this way, you motherfucker. As he's by himself staggering down the road.
I remember him from the last Arnold, and when I went.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
I was like, who the fuck is this guy? But he like knew everybody or something. I don't know.
Well, you know the background of that, right?
No, I don't remember.
I think it was 17, 18. It was either the LA Fit Expo or the Arnold. I don't know which one it was, but I met him he was running Stan Efferding's booth.
That's
he was
right.
working with Stan. So I talked to him and I'm like, this guy's hilarious. And it turned out he's from the Chicagoland area. So that's how I got to know Chuck Finn. Then I seen him at other conventions and they're just calling him Chuck Finn as a joke. And everybody's thinking he was my uncle and stuff, you know. But that video is funnier than fuck.
Oh man.
Also, I met another uncle of mine was there. One of the best dudes ever. Ed Cohen.
Oh, Big Eddie, huh?
Ed was there the whole time.
Edward?
He was over there with the Live Large guys. He was there
yeah.
last year.
Yep. Last year for Live Large.
Yeah, Nick's done. Good dude too, man. I love Nick. I've been by his booth, like we've been in that same area for the last, I don't know how many times I've been at the Arnold.
Right.
We got some of his pizza this year is awesome.
Oh, that's good.
And, yeah. His girls that were working his booth, every time on Sunday, somebody come over from West Virginia. I always talk to him for a minute or two. Hey, where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. West Virginia. I immediately turn on Country Roads as loud as I can go. Right. So that day, like for some reason, like 5 people within like a half an hour had come over and they're from West Virginia. So finally the girl comes over and she's like, fuck, would you stop playing Country Roads? And I know these people pretty well. We joke back and forth. And I'm like, oh, yeah, we're sorry. We're sorry. So then for like the next 2 hours straight, I left it on repeat on Country Roads. And she's yelling the whole time. It was fucking hilarious. But yeah, that was a Live Large booth. Good people. Yeah, it's done. They're over with.
See ya.
He's
gone forever.
Concentrating on the pizza business now.
Yeah, slinging pies, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good. Good for him.
Yeah, those were some of the highlights of the weekend.
Nice little calm weekend. That's good. Glad you had that, Tommy.
Oh, God, I'm glad that's once a year, man. I remember talking to you. Was it last week? And there was the Massonomics guy with Tanner, and I'm like, God, I'm just regretting the hangover right now. Like that was what I was regretting the whole time. I'm like, I know I'm going to feel like shit. I'm not going to want to be Huck Finn on Saturday morning, Fuck, at one point,
I don't want to be Huck Finn anymore.
yeah, at one point, the White George Foreman goes, I don't want to be the White George Foreman anymore. He wasn't even doing. He was my handler. I mean, he did have a tough job and throwing me
Yeah,
beers and selling,
that's
but
tough. It's tough.
it was a rough weekend. Rough
Yeah.
weekend, but it was fun, you know. Now, do you ever plan on going again? Were you going to go this year, or what happened?
I
You
thought
said
about
you
it.
might Saturday.
I had some shit happen, so I had some things I had to take care of Saturday morning. So I didn't even work. I had to move somebody out of a townhome, and it was a big ordeal. So
Oh shit.
yeah, I can't really get into the specifics. Police
Yeah.
were involved. Very, very good set of cops they sent out there. So just things went really well. But no, I wasn't able to go at all. Had a long weekend full of drama and shit. So but it's all good. All taken care of.
Well, that's
Yeah.
not good. You dealt with the police as well, just like I dealt with the police.
Yeah,
on
I tried to get in a
Saturday.
patch too. I was like,
Yeah.
like once everything was like calming down, I'm like, can I get a patch? And they're like, we don't have any. I go,
Yeah.
come on. I go, but no. She's like, I can't give you the one off my arm. I go, no, give me like, go to your trunk and get me a fucking
Yeah.
patch. She's like, no. She's like, I have to pay for these. I go, what?
Oh.
I'm like, they don't give them to you? She goes, no, like none of this stuff is issued. Like I have to buy my vest. I have to buy my gun. I have to buy my whatever, everything. Right.
Well, they get issued an allowance every year though too. You know?
Yeah. But I think she said she had to use that for clothing or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they do.
I was like, well, I'm like, what do you fuckers? You don't have an extra patch?
Just mail me
No.
one. Here's my address.
That's what I told her. I'm like, well, can you just mail me one? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
good. Everything worked out.
Yeah, so no, I was at home all weekend. Fuck, I was fucking dealing with so much shit Saturday. I fell asleep at like 8 o'clock. Just fucking zonked, dead.
Well, that's how I was.
Long day.
That's how I was yesterday.
Yeah.
I knew it. I mean, I was dead. Like at that point, after going back to work, you know, that day, and everything, you know, the first day back and everything at work, and I got home and I was like, well, I don't want to do this, but I was like, yeah, all right, 8 o'clock, whatever I said, and then I get home and I eat and I'm with my girls and stuff, and I'm like, dude, I can't do this tonight. I don't even want to talk. I just want to just hang out with my girls till they go to bed and then just fucking pass out, which I did. It was my first good night of sleep in a week. So yeah, that's why we weren't on yesterday.
Yeah, that was me Saturday. I fell asleep at like 8:30. Woke up at like 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Just dead.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll have that. I also dealt with the cops yesterday too, man. Cops love me.
For
Yeah,
what?
I got fucking pulled over.
Again, Callis, were you going 100 in the caddy?
Not my DeVille. I don't think it could go 100. I can't even speed in that thing.
No, not that one.
Oh no, I don't really drive that car too much.
What were you driving?
My DeVille.
Oh, the old one?
Yeah.
But they pull you over? Thought you were slinging drugs?
No, the guy fucking was going like the opposite way or whatever, and he whipped around. I'm like, is he fucking pulling me over? Sure as shit pulls me over. I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, you don't have a seatbelt on? I'm like, no. He's like, why not? I go, I just didn't. I'm like, I just didn't put it on. I'm like, I don't know.
I just didn't put it on, sir.
I just didn't. He's like, you anti-seatbelt? I'm like, no, I just
Are you
didn't put it on today.
anti-seatbelt?
I'm like, oh, my bad, brother.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, give me your license. He's like, yeah, your insurance. And I like, of course, I have an expired one. I was like, I got this.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get like the new one in time, like through an email or calling my agent. I'm like, yeah, dude, I can't fucking find it. I'm like, dude, I have insurance, dude. I'm like, come on. He's like, oh, who do you work for? And I told him, and he was like, oh, okay. He's like, all right, man, just get the hell out of here. Wear your seatbelt. Thanks, buddy.
That was nice of him.
Yeah.
Man, caught you. He caught you not wearing a seatbelt. How fast were you going?
I don't know, 48 and a 45.
So you're going down like 45 miles an hour, and so was he. Jesus
yeah, I'm just surprised. Like, I mean, I guess if you look for that stuff all day, but I'm like, is that really worth a whip around to follow? Like, it doesn't seem like I always thought like no cop's gonna pull me over like in this car because I'm never gonna be. If I was speeding and have a seatbelt, that would make sense. But like to whip around and for a seatbelt, I'm like, they're not gonna pull me over in this thing. Well, I was wrong.
I don't know, dude, because when I was driving an older car, I got pulled over a ton. I mean, my older car was even worse than the car you're driving, though.
Yeah, but yours looked like an old race car.
Yeah, it did.
Names on the side of it. You're like an idiot.
But I never sped in it. It was always the speed limit or even under. Like I got pulled over one day for going like 3 miles over. One day for a headlight that was barely like a dim headlight, or like the dumbest things you can imagine. Then they just thought I
looking
was
for
like
reasons.
dealing drugs or something. And every time they pulled me over, I'm getting off work. There's my lunchbox. I'm driving home. I was headed to Plainfield, you know.
Oh, because you were on afternoons, right?
Yeah, so I was coming home at around midnight.
Right.
And it's prime time for DUIs and everything else. But I had my uniform on. I had a fucking cooler, which is my food.
Yeah.
And obviously, I didn't touch a drop of alcohol. And I was pulled over maybe 50 times in like 2 years or something. It was just so crazy, and not one ticket was ever issued.
That's hilarious.
But every time I saw a cop, just like you said, when they're coming at me, I knew every time I looked at that mirror, they were turning around. And probably 8 times out of 10, they pulled me over. They'd be on my ass the whole way. I'm not doing nothing wrong at all. Just driving home after work, minding my own business. And then every time, like, oh, fuck, now I'm going to fucking be 20 minutes later because they're going to pull me over.
I know. Luckily, this guy was fast. I was actually talking to my mom on the phone. Luckily, I put like the earphones in, because I don't, obviously the car doesn't have that kind of thing.
Oh, shit. You had the earphones in too? Because that's illegal.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. You can't have headphones on when you drive.
How would you do hands-free driving?
You do it through your car. That's it. You can't, or speaker.
What if you have a Bluetooth?
You can't have headphones in. I know that's a law. You can't have your headphones in.
Truckers have headphones with CD radios.
They have that one headphone in their ear.
Yeah.
Is that what you did?
It looks like this.
What?
The truckers? Yeah, they have something.
Yeah, I know. It looks
like
with one ear.
Yeah,
mic.
Yeah. Well, it's one ear.
But like Apple headphones is illegal, Tommy.
I don't think so.
Yeah, text Jursic.
I'm gonna look it up because you can hands-free talk.
That's usually through your speakers, though. Yeah, just three-way Jursic right on. Jursic, we had a question. Are you sleeping? Can you wear headphones while you're driving?
No states have bans on hands-free use of cell phones. What? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, that means
fully licensed drivers can make and receive phone calls using audio and music functions, GPS highway systems, phone securely commercial design, so fixed operated by the driver, blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
Yeah, but you can't use headphones.
Can you talk on hands-free?
Just put in, can you wear Apple iPods?
Illinois law also prohibits the use of headsets while driving.
Mhm.
Headsets are defined as every device other than hearing allows a person to hear or receive electronic communications. The use of a single-sided headset or earpiece with a wireless cell phone is permitted while driving. See? So as long as you have one in, you're good. It's not two.
Okay. That's okay. Yeah.
I had two in, though.
Yeah.
No, whatever.
He didn't get you for that, though, did he?
No. Nope, didn't get me for that. He was fine. He got me in and out. Usually whenever you have a CDL, I feel like they don't mess with you as much because it's like, and plus like same thing. I have my work stuff on. A lot of times they shut down roads for us, or if there's a car versus pole, they call us, and we have to talk to the cops about everything. So it's like we see these people all the time. We work with them all the time.
I'm your friend, man. Come on.
Yeah, but give me a patch. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, give me a patch and I'll leave.
Yeah,
couple more beers and I'll take you to the fucking concert.
Yeah, come on, couple more reps. Let's go. One more set. Yeah, he was cool, but I'm always getting pulled over. But Amber was like, she's like, you got pulled over? Are you kidding me? I'm like,
are you kidding me?
She's like, did you get a ticket? I go, no. She's like, fucking, of course you didn't. Like, that's a good thing.
Yeah, Tom was flexing his pecs at him,
Yeah, that's what dudes love.
Yeah, get out of here, bud.
Nope.
Well, it depends on what dude it is.
Usually the lineman thing and the who I work for and the CDL kind of gets you out of stuff.
Yeah.
Which is good. Good for me.
Well, how's meat prep going? I saw you guys went to Surge's gym.
Yeah, I tried about that a little bit before you got on, but it's all right. I'm salvaging it the best I can. I pulled around an opener there about 6:35. That bar, like, it kept wanting to come out of my hand.
Your open hand?
My underhand.
Yeah.
It kept like trying to like slip. So I don't know if I just wasn't gripping in. I don't know if somebody got maybe had lotion on their hands and they grabbed the bar one day and it kind of like it just didn't feel.
Probably Cam.
Yeah, probably Cam. Fuck me.
Uh-huh.
It just didn't feel really locked in. But maybe also sometimes You know, like when you wake up in the morning after like maybe like a heavy bench workout or whatever, like it's hard for you to like grip your hands or squeeze,
Oh yeah,
right? It's a
yeah,
sign of recovery. Like if your
right.
recovery is really good, you can make a good fist. If it's not, weak like squeeze of your hand, it means you're not
Yeah.
recovered well. And like, well, lately my hands have been like I can't squeeze that hard, so I'm like, I
Mhm.
think I'm just not recovered enough. So I'm like, well, if I can pull around my opener, not really recovered, that'd be fine. So we'll see. I'm supposed to squat, or I am squatting tomorrow. So if I can hit my opener, and then have like 2 weeks to recover, I'll try it. See what happens.
Yeah, that's so Cam's squatting tomorrow heavy?
Yes,
Jesus.
I believe so. As long as he feels good, because next week I'm
Oh,
leaving Friday to go to Florida, so we
what?
can't. Yeah, I'm going to see Dan.
And meat prep?
Yep.
Why would the hell would you do that? Aren't you like a week out?
2 weeks out, but I was planning my last heavy for tomorrow. And Cam was like, "Well, I'm gonna do mine next week." I'm like, "Yeah, but like," he's like, "Well, usually we squat heavy meat 1 week out." I'm like, "Yeah, you
Mhm.
can. Like, we can do it on a Thursday or something next week when I'm out of town." But I'm like, "I'm doing mine 2 weeks out. I need like all the recovery I could possibly get."
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna try to squat heavy tomorrow too.
And then have a week of openers.
Yeah, that's what I'll do next week, just to feel some weight in my hands.
Mhm.
I'll do openers or like, I'll probably bench 3.5. I'll pull probably just like 6 plates, something easy. Squat six. That doesn't really matter. I'm more worried about giving this back a little bit of time to heal rather than feeling weight. Like, because even before the prep started, I squatted 775 on a whim, easy.
Yeah.
Like I
Right,
didn't
right.
even struggle. So I'm like, strength's there. I just got to
Uh-huh.
make sure I'm recovered enough for it, and I don't want to fucking fuck myself and then I can't bench well because that's about the only thing going good right now. So it's like I got to kind of take it easy.
So you didn't have what was your heaviest I mean, in the last few weeks, what you bench heavy today?
I benched
When are
heavy
you
Sunday. So like a couple weeks ago, I did 365 for a triple, pretty good. And then this Sunday, I did two separate pause singles at 385.
okay? I was intoxicated. I didn't see it. How'd they go?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Good. Who gave you a lift off, Amber?
It's tough. I can't bring it up on the computer because I'm not logged in my Instagram. Yeah, full force.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's my lift offer. Let me see. I could show you on here. It went pretty good.
So you hit two top singles, 385. What are you thinking? Is that's your second attempt?
Um, I'm thinking. Let's see if you can see this or not.
Yeah, hold it there. Oh, whoop, closer.
The
There you go, right there. Yeah, it's tough to see. It's
blurry
tough.
as shit.
Didn't look bad. I mean, for being blurry,
Yeah, it's tough to see
it
it.
looked pretty smooth. You
Is that
weren't.
it? Oh, shit, that's my penis.
Jesus, you can't show that on the internet, Tommy.
Shit.
Um, from here it looked pretty smooth all the way.
Yeah, there
There was
was. I
no
mean,
like
little
hiccups.
little top end. That's where I'm kind of slow,
The
slower,
lockout there.
obviously. But
Yeah,
I'm like, it still felt pretty good, and I took it for another single afterwards. So
yeah. Well, that's good. You do two singles there.
yeah, yeah,
I would
bench
think they
feels
would.
good.
What do you think? Second and then third call it from there, right?
Yeah, I'll probably do like 365 opener, 385, and then I'll go if it 385 moves, I'll just go 402 on my third.
Yeah,
See if it's there.
yeah.
So
Be the first time to hit over 400 in a meet.
yeah, and I think 385 is a PR anyway. So either way, I'm like, shitting in high cotton.
Yeah, that a boy.
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to Florida to do? Just to hang out?
Yeah, me and Amber are gonna go visit Dan and Kristen for the weekend.
When did you decide that?
She actually decided it. Her and Kristen were talking. I wasn't out doing any of this. Her and Kristen were talking, and she planned it like last Sunday or something,
Oh
or Monday.
Jesus!
She said this. She's like, "You're not really having a choice. This is what we're doing. We're going to see Dan and Kristen next Friday." Okay.
When you coming home? Sunday?
Yeah, just quick trip. I'm gonna take a half day, fly out there, get there Friday, around dinner, and then fly home around Sunday around dinner.
A little hit and run.
Yeah, turn and burn.
I was really surprised Dan didn't go out there. Yeah, I know he always says, we talked about him going out to the Arnold, the cage or whatever, right? He jokes around a lot, and then all of a sudden the motherfucker shows up.
Yeah.
But he was serious. He
Well,
went to the wedding or
the
whatever.
wedding in the middle of it kind of threw everything off.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. No, that's another guy I talked to for a long time was Dan Green, which I haven't talked to since fuck, I don't even know.
Yeah.
At least before COVID. Definitely before COVID. So either between that 16 and 19 range, you know. Still
Yeah.
looks good. Still strong, man.
Yeah.
You know. Talked to him for quite a bit. Remember all that. I was sober. Met, Sparkle Green as well.
Oh yeah.
Gave her a beer, drank a beer with her, and
That's good.
I don't remember what we really talked about. I asked him some questions. Well, there's another guy there too. Came to my booth. Some younger guy named Collins, maybe. Is that? I don't remember. The kid he had like perfect hair, and he was big. I mean, probably 300 pounds. He did like a 2,100-pound thing in the animal cage one of the days.
Oh yeah.
Man, that guy is pretty freaky looking, man.
Ginger curls?
Is that him? No. Was that Ginger Curls?
I thought he did like a 2,100 thing in the cage.
Maybe that's who it was then. Yeah, that might have been him.
Ken Cooper?
That's him, Ken Cooper. Yeah. So I've never met him before, man. There's freaks out there you don't even know. That's the guy. Yep.
He like tore both quads?
Yeah. That guy was a fucking freak, man. There's not many people that can make me look kind of small. That's one of them.
Yeah, he's a big boy. I've met him in California.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
That hair will be gone in about a year.
Just holding on to it.
Yeah. The guy had a perfect head of hair, man. That's not going to last too much longer, bud.
Yep, that's why I'm growing mine out.
Yeah.
Last ditch effort, brother.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's like younger guys I've never really met, was pretty cool to meet some of those guys. That guy for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy's a monster.
Yeah, God, I feel like I'm forgetting a bunch of shit, but there'll be YouTube, right? Oh yeah, Steffi. I haven't seen her and her new boyfriend. I've never met him. They came by the booth earlier Friday, which is good. I remember talking to her. That was before I was only like 8 or 9 beers deep at that point. Nice as ever. Met the boyfriend, seemed like a nice dude. They hung out and talked quite a bit. They were talking. She was talking about, how she came out to my shed. She didn't know what to expect. She came out through these cornfields and came out to the woods. And I'm like, it takes some balls coming out there being a female. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. She posted that video.
Oh, she did?
Well, she put up, I think, a picture of YouTube or something. And she said like my first ever YouTube video.
That was
and
one
I clicked
of the
on it and I was like, oh, fuck, that's the video. So
you were there, yeah.
Yeah, I was in it with her. Like she was,
we're
doing like the pull-ups and all that shit. That was funny.
Oh, yeah. Was Cam there too? Cam had to have been there, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. God, that was fucking, what year was that? 18 maybe?
I was going to say 18.
Yeah, somewhere in that range. That's hilarious.
Yeah, because her ma used to live
in Chicago.
I don't know if she does now, but she would live in Chicago. So, yeah, I think that's why she came visit you. And I told him, next time, like, come on out, whatever, come out to check out my gym next time, or whatever. And then
nothing.
Well, then COVID hit and all that shit too. So I don't know how much she was flying back and forth. And then the rest of that stuff happened, whatever happened there.
Yeah, did something happen recently out there?
I don't know. She posted a story, and I'm only saying this because she put it on fucking Instagram,
right?
Where she's like talking like, thanks for Miami PD and everybody for working through this all night to get my stuff back, blah, blah, blah. And then in the top corner in front of Hybrid, it said for lease.
Huh?
Like the building's for lease. Like it's
done.
You can rent that building the gym was in.
It's done.
Yeah, they're saying like it said like it's for lease. So call this number if you want to lease the building.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's just what I'm gathering from the video she posted that day.
So I wonder what stuff was hers out of that gym. Holy fuck! It must have been a bad breakup.
Oh really?
Right. I mean,
put that together all by yourself.
Yeah. Well, I'm a detective, Tommy. Ace Ventura over here put that together.
Shit, pet detective.
Finally got her. I mean, that's been a couple of years ago now, too, right? It was around the start of COVID, I thought, somewhere, because didn't somebody get caught out of? I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of rumors.
Maybe we'll have.
I got the story from a couple different people, but
have them on or something. Have one of them on.
Have both of them on.
No, I don't know if they'd want to do that, but that would be great.
We'll just surprise them.
Yeah. Oh, surprise! Hey, here's Steffi. You guys know each other? Yeah, she was nice. The boyfriend seemed very nice.
I mean, Steffi's always been cool. Hey, I've been and her ex Hayden. I've always got along with, but
same here. Hayden's always been.
I don't know what that story is.
Yeah, you never know. You never know, buddy.
Don't know till you know both sides, and then you probably still don't know.
Exactly. There's two sides to every story, and it won't make sense.
Nope.
Well, it seems like she's doing well. She's out in
Yeah.
California, got a new boyfriend.
That's important.
Coming by the Huck Finn Barbell booth, having beers.
Life's good.
Life seems great. Got her stuff back.
Yeah. Looks like it. That's good.
Yeah. Well, you ready to wrap this up, Tommy?
Yeah.
Or you got any more stories you want to tell before we get off the air?
Nope. Nothing I can say on air. I can tell you stuff, but nothing I can say on air.
But, well, we can exit the studio and talk to each other like this.
Yeah. Let me just wrap it up. GeneralLeathercraft.com, Matt Hayden at Pioneer Script on Instagram. Go there for all your leather belt needs. SubZeroColdPlunge.com. Go there for all your cold plunging needs. HFB Apparel running a 20 to 50% off sale right now. So if you didn't get anything you wanted at the Arnold, or you didn't buy enough of it, or you didn't get to go, supplements and shirts, I believe, are all on sale. Official Be Better brand for all your training and nutrition needs as well.
Yep. Big Huck Finn Barbell post Arnold sale is live. That's a wrap, buddy.
Yep. But how long's the sale?
Through the weekend, just like the Arnold.
So then Sunday?
And Sunday night.
10-4 and Sunday night.
Probably midnight or 11 p.m., whatever it is, Sunday night. So
all right.
Just another week of the Arnold because I didn't get enough of it. It ain't over till I say it is.
That's right. That's right, dude. Just like that video you posted. It's not over.
Arnold, they took it down. They said it was banned. Sony banned it, or it wasn't my content.
Nice job.
So I put it down for like 17 minutes and then fucking pull it off. So I had to repost a picture. Yeah, I love that part of that movie too.
Yeah. Oh well. I saw it, buddy.
Thank you, Tommy.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.